Let's talk about sex, baby. Let's talk about you and me. Let's talk about all the good things and the bad things that may be. Let's talk about sex. So yeah, we're going to talk about sex. So if that makes you uncomfortable, then click. If you have kids around, maybe now is not a good time to be playing this because I will be saying some things. Why sex? Well, first of all, let's just get it out of the way because we're all sexual beings. So we're sexual by nature. Yes, some of us are more than others. Some are looking for it more than others. Some are getting it more than others. But nevertheless, we are sexual beings and it is a part of our human nature. And as we see over and over again, if you're really not taking care of that area or getting in touch with it, there's lots of repression and there's lots of, all the things that come with it when you're not really embracing your sexual nature and energy. So there's the Me Too movement. There's about all the molestation, whether it's Boy Scouts, the churches, coaches, even on sexual trafficking, whether of adults and children. So but why are you bringing this up, Tracy? What does this have to do with anything? Well, first of all, let's just be real. The majority of women, almost all of them, have had some kind of sexual violation happen to them. It's true. It's true. We don't really want to say that, admit it, but it is true. And a lot of us, myself included, have been molested. And then there's a great amount of women who have been raped. There are a lot of people who have been just sexually violated, as whether in the workplace, an aggravated assault, like an attempted rape. They may be in very abusive relationships. So again, why am I saying this? Because, well, one, I've been there, and two, a lot of the things that I am using, these techniques and tools and all of these teachings that I've learned and practiced and will be doing, address these issues too. They address these issues. And I've seen so much with being in women's groups where we get really real, how many women are walking around with so many wounds are in this area who have not been able to speak about it really openly in order to heal, right? And so I've seen it come up with the ladies that I have, serviced, and actually there's a gentleman too who has shared some stuff, and because there's sexual addiction too, so there's that aspect of it as well. So I guess the reason I'm saying all this is because it is part of our human nature. It does come up in, barriers about ourselves and how we think about ourselves and how we, may have, the feelings of unworthiness and I'm dirty and I'm shamed. And, maybe you did something to someone and you feel guilty about it, or you feel guilty that you said something or you didn't say something. There's just so much around it. So I just want to put it out there that I acknowledge it. I hear you. I see you. And you are not alone. So if that should happen to come up when we work together, I want you to know that's completely open, and I'm completely open and honest about it. It is not something I'm going to ask you about to reveal to me if you don't want to. Okay. So it's not part of any program I do, but I want you to know that you can be real in that aspect and know it is a safe place, and that you will be heard and you won't be judged. And, again, I'm not a therapist, I'm not a counselor, but, I can share with you what I have done for me to have a happy, healthy relationship, and also in the sex realm. And so I also put out there, yes, I identify as bisexual. I have been in polyamorous relationships, and I've been through, the molesting, attempted rape, being in an abusive relationship with a narcissist, and, those kind of things. So I say that just so that you don't feel, well, I can't really say that or bring that up. No, don't hide it anymore. Let it out and be done with it. Let's heal it. Okay. And so that's how it gets done. And again, if that's something you don't want to talk about, we don't have to talk about it. It doesn't have to be, but it's there. It's there. If it comes out, it's all good. So just getting that out of the way and putting it out there and clearing it out. Okay. So that's it for that. And that's another, yeah, just, yep, that's it. Okay. Cheers.